From all the countries of Europe, from all the points on the horizon, trains converged toward the nameless place, loaded with millions of humans, poured out there unknowing of where, poured out with their lives, memories, small aches, huge astonishment, eyes questioning, bamboozled, under fire, burned, without knowing where they were.
Charlotte Delbo was in the French Resistance. She was not Jewish. She was arrested in March 1942 as part of her resistance activities. She spent 10 months in French prison, a year in Auschwitz, a year in Ravensbrück. And when she was finally liberated in the spring of 1945, she went back to Paris and then tried to figure out what to do with all of the experiences that she's had. Charlotte was actually in South America in 1940. She had gone as part of a theater group. In the fall of 1941, she's in Buenos Aires, and she finds out that one of her friends, who was a communist resistance fighter, had just been executed for his activities. And remarkably, she decided that she could not stay in South America while her friends were fighting for the country that she loved and fighting for France. And so she decided in November 1941, right before the United States entered the war, that she was going to go back to France and join them. When the camps were liberated, people emerged and tried to figure out what to do with their stories. Some people didn't talk for years. Some people started to talk and were told, no one wants to really hear your story right now. Other people took some time and then wrote. And Charlotte Delbo is not the sort of person that you would normally think about as being an Auschwitz survivor. There's no reason other than her activities that she would have been in Auschwitz any other way. Her writing is absolutely remarkable. The museum just received our very first artifact related to Charlotte Delbo. It's a letter that was written in March 1942 from Charlotte, who was in French prison at this point, to her younger sister Odette. And the letter's beautifully written. If you read her writings after the war and you read this letter, you see the same spark of her writer's identity.
Chère Odette, I received your letter this morning, along with the virtual spring. For regarding the real spring, I never see it from here. Fragrance does not pass our walls. Spring in prison, when one imagines tulips in Tuileries, the Quai de Seine, where trees must become green again, and the book boxes opening. Spring is badly springy this year. Still, it is agreeable to think that we are better in spring than in winter, even in prison. It's less cold. See you soon, dear Odette. Kiss Mommy and Daniel. Take care of my stuff the best you can. I am counting on you. I kiss you. Charlotte.
One of the things that's most unique about the letter is one of the things that's most unique about Charlotte. Charlotte stood up for things. She was fighting for her country and the people that she loved, and was arrested for that and went through this ordeal for that. That makes her story special, makes her special.
Today people know, have known for several years, that this dot on the map is Auschwitz. This much they know. As for the rest, they think they know.